flowing moon sublime, and on that free love shall be my thing to set the sleeping to set me free, from sin to set me free. That on the cross he shed his blood from sin to set.
So you want to get to I-5, huh?
Ever get lost?
Well, go down this road a piece and turn right. Shouldn't matter where, it's all open field.
If you're looking for heaven, Jesus said he came from heaven.
Next, I think you turn right at a filling station.
For directions to heaven, who are you listening to? Someone who thinks they know the way?
Then I think there's a farm or something.
Or someone who's been there? Another message from Lifeline Productions.
To 963 IMG Radio, infusion music from God with DJ Disciple. Keep it.
Welcome to Kingdom Business Network on 963 IMG Radio with your host, St. Patrick and Nicole C. Kingdom Business Network, KBN, is a multifaceted program that focuses on bringing businesses together in a community hub to advance the kingdom of God. Small businesses and entrepreneurs will have the chance to showcase their business to you, our audience. You'll get to meet the faces behind the products and hear from the hearts behind the brands. Welcome to Kingdom Business Network on 963 IMG Radio with your host, St. Patrick and Nicole C.
Welcome to Kingdom Business Network on 963 IMG Radio. Tonight's featured business is Lifestyle Motives. We have the CEO and owner, Miss Natasha White.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Meet the faces behind the products and hear from the hearts behind the brand.
So, tell us about your business.
So, Lifestyle Motives is a health and nutrition coaching business. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach, as well as having my degree in culinary arts and nutrition with a concentration in didactics. Which pretty much is someone who is a registered dietitian, but I chose not to go that route because I wanted to study holistic nutrition instead. So I've been doing that about 10 years. I take all of my expertise and I work with my clients to form a person-centered plan. So the whole thing is based on what the client's needs are, what their goals are. And I try to focus not just on what they put in their mouths, but what they totally consume during the course of their day. So what are their stressors? Who do they live with? Who's really dictating their meals? Their socioeconomic background, any cultural influence, all those things play a factor in how and what we eat and why we choose those items. So I focus on all those things, as well as creating SMART goals and implementing real lifestyle changes, and not just going on a temporary diet, but really making it something long-term.
When it comes to health and wellness, there is so much diverse plethora of companies and people who claim to be gurus that's out there. What makes you different from the rest?
I think what makes me different is, first of all, I look like the people who are not always represented in the health conversation. That's number one. Just statistically, less than 5% of nutrition professionals are of color. Less than 1% are of Caribbean descent. So I know that I'm already a unicorn in that kind of area. I am also someone who really believes in a person-centered approach. People say that, but then they always have everything ready-made, everything cookie cutter. And I don't believe in that. I think everyone's health is different. And I would say most importantly, I'm very much my authentic self when I work with people. I know that people share very intimate things with me, and I feel in order to connect on that level, I have to be vulnerable as well. And sometimes when you go to other types of gurus or professionals and things like that, they're not willing to be open with you about their own struggles or the things that they've been through or how they can relate to people.
So that leads me to ask, what made you start this path and turn it into a business?
So it was a very full circle kind of path is what I called it. One of those things that you didn't know you were really being prepared for, but you were being prepared for the whole time. Mm-hmm. So I grew up cooking my whole life since I was big enough to stand on a stool and watch my mother put spinners in our soup. So that's kind of how I started. So I just knew I was going to be a chef my whole life, and went to culinary school. And while I was there, I had one culinary nutrition class and I fell in love. I was like, oh my gosh, I can cook and I can find out what it does to your body when you eat it. Great. This is for me. And then I switched over to being in a full nutrition program. I finished my degree there. And then while I was doing my nutrition degree, my father got really sick. He had been a type 1 diabetic most of his life. And unfortunately, he had his leg amputated my freshman year of college. And, things were really tricky with him. And so right before my last semester, unfortunately, he passed away. And so he was a big motivator for me to finish school, to learn what I could to help people, I wanted to help him. And when he passed away, I said, you know what? We had a plan. I'm going to finish school on time. I'm not going to take any breaks, and we're going to do what we need to do. But while I was helping him, I realized that pills are not always the answer. I am a strong believer in medication if someone needs it. I also am a believer in us operating as a sick care system and not a healthcare system. And I think we don't always look at the full person. And so I wanted to go that route. And one day I just realized what I was doing was technically being a health coach. And so I found a school that finally opened to teach people how to health coach appropriately and to get some kind of certification in holistic nutrition. And it just went from there. It was like I stopped chasing money. I stopped chasing the bag, and I started running from my purpose and realizing what I really was supposed to do. And it just opened up a whole new world, and I've never looked back.
How long have you been in business? When did you start?
Officially, my business started in 2016. I would say when I stopped playing around was maybe in 2018. When I got really serious was 2018.
So Natasha, let us know, what is it like for a client once they come to you for your services? Walk us through that.
So there's usually paperwork in the beginning. We have to make sure that they understand what their commitments are to themselves and to me. I also give them a questionnaire, which will ask, some really typical questions that a nutritionist may ask. What do you eat? How often do you eat? Do you drink water? Stuff like that. But then I also like to ask questions like, what are your favorite foods, your least favorite foods, your top 3 stressors in your life, and some other good questions, right? And then from there, we will also talk about the commitment. So it is a 6-month commitment. The first 3 months are corrective actions. Like, what do you need to change? What do you want to focus on? And then the last 3 months work on maintenance. So how can we take this and make it long term? Because I want people to understand that your health is really not a diet. It's not a sprint. It really is a journey, not even a marathon. It's just a journey. And you never really quite reach the end. Even when you feel you're in optimal health, your body changes every 7 years. So you're always having to tweak and adjust things.
Your first client, your first experience with your first client, what was that like?
I was nervous. I was a wreck. I just, I wanted to make sure I was giving them good information and reliable. And I made the mistake of trying to be too technical in the beginning. And, I even went so far as I gave that client an extra 2 months for free with me because I realized my mistake after about the second month. And so I said, you know what? We're going to start over, but I'm not going to charge you. And I realized that I couldn't connect with her because she didn't know me. And so I went back and reevaluated the way I did things and created my own plan and stopped trying to follow a cookie cutter or what I thought it was supposed to be. And so, I had a redo. You make mistakes and then you fix them and you take accountability and you keep it moving. But she ended up being one of my very first success stories. So I was very grateful for the changes that she was able to make in her life.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So the other question that I had in mind was to ask you, what were some of the mistakes, maybe, because starting out in business, you're bound to make mistakes. So for the listener out there who is thinking of, pursuing this path, what were maybe 2 other mistakes that you made that you had to recover from, and how did you go about rebounding from those?
First mistake I made was feeling like I was an island and I could do it all myself and I didn't need any help and there's no one else doing this, which wasn't a lie because I don't know anybody else, especially back then that was a health coach. But I felt like I couldn't get assistance from anyone and I didn't know where to turn. And so learning to network and learning to appreciate other people's expertise, and that even if it's not the same industry, you can still learn from, was a big lesson that I had to learn. And to overcome that, the first thing I did was got a business coach. Coaches need coaches, same way doctors need doctors and therapists need therapists. So I got a business coach, and that really helped me out a lot. And I would say my second stumbling block was definitely the way I made my business official. And so again, I was going into this blind. I wasn't really sure which way to turn. And I did things in a roundabout way, like trying to get the logo and legalizing this and doing this and doing this. And I'm realizing if I would have just asked someone, I could have done the whole thing in one shot. So, it was just a lesson learned and being mindful where you invest your money and invest your time. So working smarter, definitely. I fumbled in the beginning, but it was a learning experience. And so I'm able to help other people and tell them kind of what not to do.
And you do a holistic approach to health. So give me the top 5 issues you come across when, with folks as far as dealing with health.
Okay. So number 1, so many people have complained about the quarantine 15. Mm-hmm. So I usually get a lot of weight loss clients. They come to me like, I have a goal. I want to lose X by X time. So that's number 1. Number 2 is usually a detox of some sort. People want to detox from the holidays or from cookout season, or if they just feel they've never done a real detox before, I'll get that. I also get people who have some kind of health issue that they've tried to address using traditional Western medicine. So they've been through 20 different specialists, so many different pills and creams and so on, and they really don't get an answer. The 4th one I usually get are just people who are curious about a more holistic way of living, who maybe are taking a lot of medications and want to wean back. And then I get a lot of people who are changing their diet. So people who are going more plant-based or wanting to eliminate meat, or for some people it's I'm working out and I need to add more protein. So those are the top 5 that I usually get.
Okay. So you, with the pandemic, like how has that affected your business?
Honestly, I think it's been positive. I really do think it's been a positive thing. More people are looking to make real change. Not being on the run so much has allowed me to do other things. So on social media, I'm able to do more live talks so people can interact with me more. I've been presented with different opportunities, things like this, like even being with you guys and, being able to do things via Zoom. And most importantly, it forced me to level up my business. It forced me to make things more digital. It forced me to learn how to use different programs that I never really used before. Because I'm a young, old person. Like, I will have the same cell phone till it completely disintegrates on itself. I'm just not very techie. And so learning how to use the technology has really been a blessing to me. So to me, it was a positive thing.
So Natasha, giving back to the community is something that we value here on KBN. Could you tell us how active have you been? What are some of the things that you've done and what our listeners can look forward to in that area?
Definitely. So the past few years that I've been in business, this is actually going to be the first time I'm not doing it, but I'm trying to do something different. So I just don't know if kids are going back to school. But I've always done a giveaway of some sort for children. So at first, the first few years was book bags with school supplies. And then last year was the first year I actually did lunch bags with healthy snacks inside. And I just gave them out. People had to sign up. Either it was following me on social media or sending me an email about your child, what grade they're going to, etc. I've definitely volunteered at food banks. One of the services that I offer is actually a kitchen cleanup, where I go to people's homes and help them kind of clean out their cabinets. And some people towards the end will say, like, I really don't want to eat this anymore. I don't want to eat this junk food anymore. As long as it's not expired, I tell them, do not throw it away. And I take it to food banks. Just whatever food, instead of throwing it away, I take it to the local food bank. I've worked in group homes for years. And so sometimes I will take things to them, different shelters. I've done free talks at women's shelters in different states, just about basic nutrition and what you can do and starting where you are. So I'm really big on giving back because someone reached out their hand to me too.
All right. Let me ask you, I think we have been skirting around the whole entire issue here. You come from a holistic standpoint and, letting your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing, based on what you're saying, is that your health is your wealth. So the healthier you are, the more wealthy you are. What is your viewpoints as far as canned foods that's high in preservatives, and the lifestyle and the diet that folks are living with today?
Honestly, I feel like we have to revamp the way we think. We have to shift our own expectations of what our bodies can do. Mm-hmm. People don't realize if you give your body just a half a chance, just drink enough water, eat more fresh foods, eat foods that are more alive, that your body will start to heal itself from things that we can't even begin to imagine. So many people are walking around thinking that they need a pill or a supplement for everything, where I tell people you can actually get more calcium from kale than you do from cow's milk. You can get more vitamin C from just eating the fruit rather than all the fortified things. So much has changed in what food was. The laws have changed. What the government allows has changed. And so the things that weren't so bad before are now killing us. The way they preserve food in cans and the processes, just the things that the FDA allows in the food before it's placed on the shelf is so different than it was even 20 years ago, that we can't trust it anymore. And we have to really move back to fresher is best. With a lot of my clients, I tell them focus on filling your refrigerator every week, then filling your cabinets. Your refrigerator is where the live food is. If something never goes bad on the shelf, how is your body supposed to digest it if it never goes bad? So I try to have people just change the way that they think about food. Try to eat things that actually will nourish you and, feed you on a cellular level, because salt and sugar are things that they add to make us addicted to food. A lot of the foods we eat are not found in nature. Like, our bodies don't know what to do with them. So let's just give it half a chance and really focus on, eating foods that aren't ingredients, or eating foods that are 5 ingredients or less. You don't need 50,000 things to make something taste good if it's a real food.
And you definitely don't need something that you can't pronounce what the ingredients is.
If you can't read it, put it back. You're not on the level to be reading it. Just leave it where it is.
You're not on the level to consume it if you can't read it. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Natasha, what are some of the merch that you have for your clients and anyone? And let us know how can our listeners find you on social media.
Okay, so merch is relatively new. I'm just really getting started in the merch game. I've always been a service-based business, so merch is new. So first thing I have are grocery shopping bags. As a service with my clients, for some of them, if they so choose to, we go on grocery shopping trips together. So why not have a Lifestyle Motives reusable bag? So that's these. And then I also have water bottles. because I'm really big on hydration. So just as a tidbit, it is not 8 a day. Everyone is not 8 a day. What you should be drinking is half your body weight in ounces of water a day. So if you weigh 120 pounds, you need 60 ounces of water just to maintain. So I have 24-ounce water bottles. I have them in 3 colors. So I have the purple with the gold, I have the blue with the black, and then I also have the green with the black. So that's my merch. And then, of course, I'm still service-based. So, I have the coaching that runs on a 6-month period. It is $200 a month for the entire 6 months. I also offer the services individually. So you can sign up for just a cooking class, just a kitchen cleanup, just a grocery shopping trip. If you need me to do a corporate training, any kind of speaking engagements, all of that. So you can book all those things on my website, which is www.lifestylemotives.com. You can also message me on Instagram. I am at lifestyle_motives15. And then on Facebook, I am at Lifestyle Motives as well. And you can always shoot me an email, lifestylemotives@gmail.com.
I always ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean for you to promote your business on KBN?
First of all, I'm so excited. It's a different genre. It's a different area. And I love that you guys are a kingdom-based radio station because I am a God-fearing woman first above all else. Before any other letters come after my name, Christian and who I belong to, who is God Almighty, author and finisher of my faith and life. That is my end all be all. It's part of my joy. It's part of my why. I really believe that I'm doing God's work. So advertising with you guys is amazing. And I know that you're reaching a different demographic that I may not have been able to tap into. The people who look like us, the people who believe the same things that we do. And, sometimes those are the ones that kind of like, oh, well, my meemaw lived to be 95 eating smoked pork feet. And that's cool, but smoked pork feet was different back then than it is now. And so we need to talk about how we're going to, get you to 95. And so it's really an honor and a blessing, seriously.
Awesome. We're so thrilled to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, another business coming across to you, courtesy of 963 IMG. Kingdom Business Network. If you want to advertise with us, definitely reach out. Telephone number is there, 516-439-2428. Or you could just definitely go to business at 963img.net. Again, business at 963img.net. Stay tuned for more.
Hi, I'm Natasha White, CEO of Lifestyle Motives, and I advertise with KBN, Kingdom Business Network, 963 IMG Radio.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Wagwan. just working in the spirit right now. Don't know what I'm doing. Well, you just got hit with the lifestyle movement. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just be clear. If you have a business or a service, you want to take your business or your service to the next level, reach out to us right here, 963 IMGGGG. All right, for real. It's business at 963img.net. That's the email, business at 963img.net. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's day and age, if we're not looking out for each other, why should we expect anyone else to look out for us? Think about it. For any of the business you see promoted here, you could reach out to us, 963img.net. We'll make the connection. Give you some music. So last week, right? Last week we went all the way back and we found, we just went to the selections of the music that was sent in to us. From each and every upcoming artist from around the world. You're welcome, baby girl. Big shout out to Natasha White. Hey, yo, you're gonna have to hook me up. You need to come and clean out my pantry and so hold on. So that mean my sardine and my bully beef have to go? I can't have. Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. Just think about this, right? If your food has enough preservative in a can to make it last until 2021, 2022, 2023, what is that going to do inside of your body? What is it preserving inside of your body? How is it dealing with those delicate organs that the Father done put inside of you? Think about that. Hey, give me a call. I see you. Give me a call, sis. Give me a call right now. 516-439-2428. KBNW, Miss White, give me a call. 516-439-2428. 516-439-2428. I don't know why you so fortunate. Maybe at the spinners where you put in a mommy pot. Five 439-2428. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Bad Radio Station, 963 IMG. Hello, caller.
Hello, darling.
Shh, you're gonna get me in that trouble. Oh, see, look what you done started now. Now the phone line is. I saw how much people are call you darling.
Good.
See, I knew you were trouble.
Always, from the very beginning.
From the very beginning. How are you, sis?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I am highly flavored.
Flavored?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than Natasha White on the line with us, the sister with Lifestyle Movement.
Motives.
Motive.
Don't mess up my business.
Lifestyle Motive. Sorry. All right. So seriously, tell us. Drop one tip that folks can take away right now. Go after they get off this live and drastically and dramatically enhance their life.
Okay. Easiest thing you can do when you have to leave your house. Go to your kitchen and take out the expired seasoning.
Whoa. Hold on. Go to the kitchen and do what?
Take out the expired seasoning that you have in your cabinet.
Yo, that the one was taste the best, you know. It's what happened to you, girl?
Didn't you just say?
I know, right?
How if things don't go bad on the shelf. But seriously, after a certain amount of time, when your herbs and spices are expired, they don't even taste good. Some of you have been sprinkling the same paprika on the same deviled eggs for 2 years and never changed it.
And they haven't even really picked up on the fact that it's not even giving it any flavor.
It's in your head. It's in your head. So that's something you can do right now. You don't even have to you don't have to turn off the radio. You don't even have to get off Facebook to do it. Just go in your kitchen and do it. And you'd be so surprised how many of those things have been expired.
Wow. Okay. Tell the folks where they can find you. Social media, telephone number. Slowly.
Okay. All right. First, I'll give you my website. So it's going to be www.lifestylemotives.com.
Motives
with an S at the end. And then on Facebook, I'm at Lifestyle Motives as well. On Instagram, I am lifestyle_motives15. Email lifestylemotives@gmail.com. And then my phone number, 908-333-7008.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Come and get it. All right? This is how you're going to look. There's only one of two ways you're going to make it through this pandemic. You either going to go through the pandemic and come out on the other side big and fat, meaning you done sat in the house and done put all the cheese doodles in your mouth and the Doritos, and you done put on 20, 30, 40 pounds, or you going to come out looking nice and, fresh and green and like you just had a nice rejuvenation and your skin is just nice and lovely because, you done did your cleanse, You done got the necessary rest. You did your detox. You got rid of your paprika. You got rid of all the canned goods, and you stack your fridge, and you leave the pantry empty, and you just feeling more energized. Yo, can I say something to you? So, our girl Nicole had a surprise birthday party yesterday.
Aw. Happy
Right.
belated birthday, Nicole.
So, courtesy of 963 IMG. And my girl, I indulged when Mr. McKenna went overboard on the cupcakes. I went overboard on the cupcakes. Now, I haven't been putting sugar in my system for quite some time. I've been, detox. As a matter of fact, you don't know, but boy, kind of looking like,
Oh, excuse me.
yeah. But look sweet. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy.
Oh.
See, because I said
See?
so. Now, anyway, seriously.
You see why you get phone calls?
So I OD'd on the cupcakes.
Okay.
And as I'm putting them in, I'm realizing that not only is my metabolism slowing down, but I'm getting what we would call the itis.
Yes.
And I'm like, this morning I wanted to get up, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna stay in. And I pretty much laid down for half the day, and I couldn't move. I'm feeling real sluggish, real sleepish. And I decided, you know what? I need to clean out my stomach. I need to cleanse. And the minute I went and did a regiment, not going to be too graphic for TV for the live. The minute I did my regiment, like instantaneously, my energy is coming back.
Yeah.
So this is what I have to say to you guys. Sugar is no good. Sugar
is tough on the body.
Is
it really is. And as with all things, there is a balance. I think natural sugars are okay in moderation. Everything really is okay in
What is
moderation.
natural anymore, though?
If you buy organic produce, or if you go to a small local farmer where you're sure they're not using pesticides and stuff, that's probably as close as you're going to get. But we still have things that are marketed as being natural and organic. Number one culprit, bananas. Most people have never seen a real banana before with seeds.
Banana
Bananas
has
naturally
seeds?
have, yes.
Banana has
Yes.
seeds? Stop
Yes.
it.
Yes. Wally like a black one. It looks sometimes they call them burro bananas.
Nah, that's the green
BRRO.
bananas, man. When you split the green bananas,
No.
I'm telling you, I'm from Jamaica. You don't know this, but I'm from
What do you
Jamaica.
mean? So where I'm from?
Me not know. You split the green
No,
bananas, you see
seriously.
these little black seeds inside.
Yes, but sweet bananas have them too. How else do they grow? Don't all fruit come from seeds?
And now you're getting biblical on me on a scripture. What? Go ahead. You getting
I'm just
biblical on
saying.
me?
It's true though. You must have a seed for something to grow, right?
Fruit
So
sealing
how
seeds,
how
yes.
are they doing these things? It's genetically modified. Now sometimes it's with a chemical, sometimes they crossbreed things
Mm.
to kind of make it a certain way for us to be happy with it. Us meaning the consumer, what we want. So same thing, people get seedless watermelon. That's not a natural watermelon. They genetically modify them to be seedless. So a lot of people don't know regular yellow ripe bananas that you buy from the store, you peel and eat,
Mm-hmm.
naturally have seeds.
Mm.
But there are people who have never seen them before in their entire lives.
Wow.
So, it really is hard, but you want to get as close to natural as you can in this country. That's going to take you above and beyond. And being aware of your body is important too. So you were able to notice that you felt sluggish, and when you did your regimen, you felt better. Some people are not conscious enough to
Cognizance,
listen
yeah.
to their body yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So you gave your tidbit. Please give your numbers and your links again, and we're out.
All right. So you can catch me on my website, www.lifestylemotives.com, via email, lifestylemotives@gmail.com. On Facebook, I am at Lifestyle Motives. On Instagram, lifestyle underscore motives 15. And
One
then you can reach
five.
me by phone, 908 333 7008. I won't lie to you. If you just blind call me, I'll probably just look at the phone. Email is really best for me. And just so you know, breakthrough sessions are only $10, which is like an initial consult.
Right.
They're only $10. If you choose to sign up for a program, I waive the fee.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Come and get it. It's all good. Trust me, I'm not only a promoter, but I'm also a client. And come and get it. It's the way to go. It's the way to deal in a toxic world. And let me give you a little tidbit too. Is she doesn't just deal with the food detox. She deals with mental detox along with the physical detox. So when me done on the radio, me I come lay down on your couch, and so what had happened was
you can. It's all right. Me will check you and then give you a little spring water with cucumber in there.
Oh man, check man. I'm a god. 963 IMG. Thanks, sis. Listen, you ain't gonna hear gospel music like this anywhere else. 963, take care.
And my God is real. Hey, in the name of the Lord, my God is real. My God is real. Ooh, in the name of the Lord, my God is real. My God is real. Hey, Him are the greatest. My God is the greatest of all.
Hey, this is Ophelia, and you're tuned in to 963 IMG Radio. Infusion music from God. Sweet Jesus, I love you so. Sweet Lord, I've been.
God made me going in and me coming in. Yes, in my sleeping. In the name of the Lord, my God is real. My God is real. Ooh, in the name of the Lord, my God is real. Yes, He is real. Hey, Him are the greatest. The greatest of all. Hey, Him are the greatest. Yes, Him are the greatest. Yes, the greatest of all. My God. Yes, my God. Yes, He really real.
I don't know about you, but my God is real.
In everything I do, hey, so I come to tell everyone, stand it up, silly book, way. Him are the greatest, yes, Him are the greatest of all. Hey, my God,
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stick and stay
the greatest of all.
for the brother Kwasan
My
Brown.
God is real. Yes, my God is real. Ooh, in the name of the Lord, my God is real. Yes, my God is real. Hey, Him are the greatest. Yes, Him are the greatest of all. Hey, my God are the greatest. Yes, Him are the greatest of all. Hey, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whoa.
That's right.
So radical shall fear. Stand it up, sit in the book, hey. We come to tell everyone, lad, hey. Say my God is the greatest man on earth.
We give it to you in all type of style and fashion.
I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?
Yo, when you clean out your system, when you keep God's temple clean, this temple right here, you find some hidden gems of energy.
I can live no other way. Truth be told, I'm living now on an A. Now I seen them blessings in the modern day. The Lord I serve, He give them to me every day. I'm forgiven. See, I done been forgiven, now I'm living. And when I say I love, I mean it. 'Cause none of this be nothing if He come in a different shot. I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?
Yo, you ever did the stinky leg for God?
I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?
Stinky.
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him,
Let me me just jump off right here. Y'all want me to jump off? Say something to me. Come on.
Money moving by yourself. You know you did it with a lot of air. You know it's only one, it ain't nobody else. You got me talking strong and I ain't rich, I'm talking well. See, I'm forgiving, I'm forgiving. See, I done been forgiven, I don't live it. And when I say I love, I mean it. But none of this be nothing if he come in a Mr. Shot. I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I love God. You love God?
You're in the mix.
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, 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 I love him.
Wanted you to fall. You remember I do. You could've lost it all. You remember I do. No one can throw you off. Oh, we got you covered. Protect us from it all. That's what makes me love him. I don't need a reason to fall on my knees and tell him how I feel in my heart. And let him know you love God. What's wrong with you? I love God. What's wrong with you?
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, 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 I love him.
963 IMG. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but I'm totally in love with my Lord and Savior above. I'm smitten, and I'm telling you, it is the way to go. Nothing like it. Nothing like it when you have your Father and you just know that.
Hey Eddie, I can't understand how some people act like they can't have fun in church, man. Boy, JJ, I can't.
Alright, this is Eddie Neblet giving it to you in all different style and fashion.
There is fullness of.
He didn't want to wait.
At his right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Watch this. Some people don't like the way how we give the most high praise. Them say that they worship now nothing like the olden days. We used to stand up in the church with tambourine and clap we hand and used to shake from side to side. Only that God will understand. But no disrespect to you. Whatever you do, that is your choice. Maybe we have a different understanding or meaning of rejoice. But when I take a look and see of what Jesus done for me, I have to give him all the praise. I will not save my energy. 100% I worship. Got to give 100% I worship. Got to give 100% I worship. Got to give 100% I worship. Got to give. I could remember when the enemy had me bound, jumping up and singing all kind of foolishness with my tongue. But I was sanctified and saved, and my purpose is to sing. I'm going to sing with everything because I'm worshiping the King. Yeah, I rest my case. There's nothing else I want to prove. Just give me some room when the anointing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in.
I'm lifting the limits and praising him with.
Breaking news right here at 963 IMG. Breaking news. Just got this information in from a credible source that New York City, as of this moment, is pending a shutdown come August. All right, pending shutdown come August to make sure that we don't get out of control with this virus. All right, just looking at the information coming across, and it's coming from a credible source. Now I'm gonna tell you what the source is, but just, you know, if I'm gonna stop the music for this, then you know it's credible. All right, so just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to stack up, you know, and keep yourself from running out there, you know, because it's gonna get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. All right, so you just want to make sure that you keep yourself under the blood of our Father and just stay out of harm's way with everything that you do, and y'all be all right. All right. So just in. You know, just do that for me. All right. 963 IMG.
Yeah, blessings follow me, blessings follow me, they follow me, favor follow me, favor follow me, go follow me, anointing follow me, anointing follow me, go follow me, blessings follow me.
Can't follow me tonight, you know. I'm giving you I'm throwing the kitchen sink at you, everything. 963 IMG. What?
Yo, Black Diamond, what you say? You feel we can give it to them? Ah, man, they're ready for this, man. Ah, you know this song comes with a dance, yo. You gotta do that Holy Ghost cross. Hey.
So what did I not throw at you? What did I not throw at you? We started off. Give you some dancehall.
Know the fear. We know the fear.
Then we gave you some hip hop.
We know the fear.
Then we give you some soca.
We know the fear. We know the fear.
And now we're giving you some Afro beat.
The enemy wants to see me bend, yet I stay in the will of the Father. I will never lack no further. Running past the enemy like the speed of light, so you can't catch me. I'll be rising like Christ, the God who was and the God who is. Question where you at, Miss Onyamia view.
Yo, Bawoni to all of my African friends and them in Nigeria. Bawoni. You know, if I knew, I would have went and cleansed myself from early this morning. Man, I felt so sluggish. I'm high on life right now.
For my people out there, I will no longer be scared.
Bricks. My brother.
Jenna, Jesus, let me send a link, you know. Totally forget.
963 IMG, ladies and gentlemen, that's the brother Kwasan Brown is on the other line. He's gonna come up next in about 9 minutes right here at 963 IMG. All right, you're good to go. You ready?
Yeah, man. You have the link, right?
I got the link. All right, let me set it up, and we battling tonight because I feel good. I feel good, wonderful, good.
No, we're not battling tonight.
No.
What battle you talking about?
We are beat out Satan. That's what we are talking about. We are kicked down the demon.
I know. But why are you trying to battle me tonight?
I know you may a battle. The devil may a battle, brother. I know you. And me and you are go up against him.
I'm not gonna allow you to set me up tonight, Mr. St. Patrick. Guys over there on img.net, I just want to tell you, bless up. I want to tell you thanks for supporting me and supporting St. Patrick and the IMG team. But he's trying to set me up tonight, and I will not allow him to do so.
All right. If you say that, send the link again. Well, I don't see it.
I won't send you the link.
All right, cool. All right,
I'm gonna send it now.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
963 IMG, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. That's family right there. That's brother QB out of Canada is going to just come in and do his thing in a few. So let me see. I gave you hip hop. I gave you dancehall. I gave you hip hop. I gave you soca. and I also gave you Afro beats. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just giving you a full plethora of what 963 IMG can do. Check this. The big bad gospel station. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I feel good, good, good. I feel good, wonderful, good. Jesus, Father, I feel like I'm high on something right now. I'm high on life. All right, one more time from the top.
I shall be a giver, me not borrow. Father God, bless me now. Me daddy, you a bless me now. Me like how you a bless me now. Me glad say you a bless me now. You bless me over land and sea. You give up your life to me. Died on Calvary. Died to set me free. When the enemy come upon me, me can't stop sweating. Watch the back of the man to flee. When God a want to be, no man a think like pretty. Father God a bless me now.
Yes, Samara, I still play that song one more time for you. I see the request. But I just want to know tonight, are you blessed?
Chapter 1, when creation just begun, my Father God stretched out him hand, and him separate sea from land. So that's why me have to God, and I got to stand me, watch me walk. Lord, me I beg you guide me heart, and be a light unto my path. Father God a bless me now, me daddy you a bless me now, like how you a bless me now. God say you a bless me now, bless me now. You bless me over land and sea, bless me now. You give up your life for me, bless me now. Died on Calvary, bless me. Died to set me free. Blessings start.
Share the link and tell somebody that Steve Play Records is on.
Blessings that come from east, was not and south.